Sound good? So I reckon we might just have a flat battery. So let's have a look at my 2010 Royal Enfield Bullet and show you how to remove the battery and charge it up so it won't do this. The battery on an older Bullet or Classic is going to be usually located on the left-hand side behind some kind of casing, which you might need your key for to reveal. Behind there, you're going to find the battery, usually secured by some kind of bracket, and the positive and negative terminals. Now, it's super important to note that when you're removing a battery, you should remove the black terminal first, followed by the red, and when you're replacing the battery, attach the red first, followed by the earth, the black wire. Okay, you're ready to start loosening the negative or black terminal first, and then you can jump across to the positive red terminal after that. Just make sure you don't touch any part of the frame when you're doing this process, just to avoid any kind of shock or shortening fuses while you're taking this off. Once you've loosened and taken off the terminals, you can start on the bracket which is holding the battery in, and it should be easy enough to pull out and take across to the desk where you're going to start charging. With the charger power off, connect the positive and negative terminals to the battery. Then you can turn the power on at the power point. You should see that you'll get a reading from the battery to tell you if it's still good or not. If it's around the 11 to 12 volts, it should still be fine to take a charge. While the battery's charging overnight, let's jump on over to the spark plug and give that an inspection and quick clean. So on the left hand side of the bike again, you're going to find a spark plug cover. You can remove that quite easily to expose the top of the spark plug, where then you'll grab your Royal Enfield toolkit, which will have all of the necessary tools required to remove the spark plug. Use the spark plug removal tool to loosen the spark plug pretty much finger tight. You'll be able to use your hand just to remove that once it's a little bit loose. Now, when you take this out, you want to inspect it pretty much straight away and see the quality of the plug to make sure that it's not fouling from any oil or maybe too much carbon buildup. There's plenty of charts available that you can check your plug against, and by no means will any two plugs be the same. Understanding how to read a spark plug colour is a great diagnostic tool that can allow you to find out what problems there might be within your engine. What I normally do is just take a steel brush and give it a quick once over if it doesn't look too bad, and then I can replace it back into the engine. This plug wasn't too bad, but you can see that it's probably suffering from a bit of carbon fouling, which could be due to a dirty air filter. We'll go through that in a separate video. Replace the spark plug and the cover, which should go on with a nice snap to make sure it's nice and snug. So returning the next morning, we're going to inspect to make sure we've got a charge on the battery, and oh yeah, we've got a full charge on this. We're ready to return it back to the bike. Okay, so we're ready to put the battery back in, and we're simply reversing what we did previously. We're going to put the bracket on first and make sure it's nice and snug, and then remembering that caution, we're going to replace the positive red terminal first, followed by the black. Replace all of the weatherproof gearing around the battery, and finally the cover. And once you've done that, you're ready for a test start. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully this has helped some of you, and if you have any other questions or videos that you want to see, hit me up in the comments below or connect on social media.